sir. And both are very humble. There is no doubt, though they have very vast knowledge of the research, or you can say the human interaction as well, not only research science and the human interaction that is equally important. So, and though I am having a very long association with this university, as I pointed out during my talk also, because one of my colleagues, Dr. or rather Professor Rajan Girjappa Sonkavade, was alumni of this university, presently the senior professor at Shivaji University, Kolhapur. And then that time, from onwards, I have, association, right, as pointed out during my talk, right, from Professor Bichle Saab and many of his generation. Then Professor Rampal Sharma, who shifted from Nandurbar to this place as a reader, that time later on become the associate professor here. Then Professor Shishar Saab. And the very first time I have seen how systematic is Professor Shishar Saab, when we organized in May 2015 one of the event, that is our Monday acquaintance program of the facilities available at Inter-University Exeter Center, which is available for all the universities. And he has so meticulously organized even that Monday event, and take care of each and every aspect of that particular event, so that it can cater to the vast research community all around the Aurangabad, now Sambhaji Nagar, and also some part of the Maharashtra in general, because many of the participants were from around the Pune University was also there. So that is basically, that shows that how meticulous he is whenever he is doing anything, whether it is the research or whether it is basically human interaction or some issue related to the management. He was the member of this NAC committee for many universities, and many times during his travel by Delhi, I had a chance to discuss with him many things, and I find him that he is very systematic and very particular about each and every aspect, whatever expected from any of the universities, wherever he is going there. So that is basically the concern which he has for the education. So that is the beauty of Professor Shishar Saab. And so anyway, we will miss him from the university, but hopefully he will be around, as he was pointing out, that for some time he will be here. And then basically later on Professor B.N. Dole, Madam, and Professor Undre, they will be taking care of this department, which is having so many, experimental facilities, how they can make use of those facilities more effectively in consultation or in association with many of the other university, like what we are doing at Inter-University Exeter Center. So my best wishes for Professor Shishar Saab, and I hope that he will keep good health and available for all kind of the academic cause as and when needed for us and for the academic fraternity in general. Now I will make some comment about the conference. So here, I'm really very impressed, the kind of involvement shown by, right from the patron of the university, Professor Vijay Fulari Saab, and then the president of the conference himself, Professor Shishar Saab, the chairman of the conference, Professor Madam Privina Madam, and Professor B.N. Dole, Professor B.N. Undre. They put their best effort to taking care of each and every aspect of any international conference, whatever is expected from any of them. Though you can see there is a vast number of registration, more than 400, as mentioned by Professor Dole sir. And I have also gone through some committee for the assessment of some of the posters. I could not see all the posters because I confined during that session to take care of assessment of some of the posters, and I find that students are very much, very keen to do little more, whatever they are doing. The only, message which I would like to give to the students, that during the talk also, I mentioned that whatever we know, that is basically a drop, and there is an ocean before us. So for that purpose, what you need to do, basically go deep into the existing knowledge. And for research, existing knowledge is our literature. So please don't ignore the existing literature. go deep into the literature, try to correlate it with your own understanding, whatever the fundamental understanding about whatever field or whatever the topic you are working. So look into that literature carefully, do your own analysis, invoke your own understanding into it, then basically invoke that understanding to your problem, whatever you are pursuing. So that, that would really help you to go a step ahead. So that is the basically basic objective of the research. Whatever the knowledge is there, you may add some knowledge that could be the incremented knowledge, or by working for the incremental knowledge, sometimes you come up with some extraordinary results. So you can give some interpretation, and whenever you are getting any kind of extraordinary result in experimental science, try to repeat it at least few times, so that you should make sure that your experimental observations are foolproof. Then go for what could be the interpretation, because interpretation could be wrong. You may give some wrong interpretation, maybe some other investigator may refine your interpretation. So that is always possible in the research, so need not to bother about that. And for this conference, I am also really grateful to meet Monk and Professor Ananda Saab. Particularly, his thoughts about the research, but we are doing something related to the quantum entanglement and how one can basically correlate the quantum entanglement to the human consciousness, how we can correlate the kind of the memory, and how we can quickly, operate our neurons whenever we are discussing, and we can correlate anything, right? So that is the basically beauty, and people are still trying to understand this particular field. And probably the research on the quantum entanglement may help in understanding the phenomena behind this human consciousness. So that would really help us to understand, to make this bird little more beautiful. We can understand each other's problem little more effectively, and can work for the societal cause little more effectively. So thank you all, and once again, my best wishes to Professor Sirsar Saab for his good health, wealth, as well as availability for the academics. Thank you, sir. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir. May I now request our honorable guest of honor, Professor N.L. Singh, sir, from DSC University, New Delhi. Sir, please enlighten us with your words.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Professor Valmiki Sir Vadeji, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor of Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, Marathwada University, Professor Ashok Mahajanji, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, SRTM University, Nanded, and Professor Prasant Amritkarji, Registrar of the Baba Saheb Ambedkar, Marathwada University, my friends, Dr. Pooran Singh from IUAC, New Delhi, distinguished guests, participants, dear students, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great pleasure, honor for me to address this August gathering at the valedictory function of this international conference for the innovation in sustainable development of the materials, or nanoscience, one can say. So this deliberation will be useful to our update our knowledge, and the bring this knowledge to your own research work. It is a great honor for me to be here at this occasion when the Professor Sirsar is taking superannuation, means he is superannuated in the month of May. We have very long association with him, and I request the university authority either this way or that way he should remain in the campus, so that the student will be benefited by his knowledge and other things. These continuous which we address at this, those contributed articles are advanced in the science and technology. They lead to the world in the modern time. India is competing with the world in the field of IT services, vaccine, and medicine, manufacturing, and space mission. But we are again lagging in so many things With this, because our Prime Minister has announced Viksit Bharat by 2047, hope our research scholar will work hard in this direction so that we can fulfill the ambition of our Prime Minister. With this view, what I thanks to the organizer for inviting this valedictory function, and once again, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now for this valedictory function, we have the chief guest as Ashok Mahajan, sir. Before calling him, I would like to say a brief CV. Ashok Mahajan, sir, is working as a Pro-Vice Chancellor of SRT University, Nanded. He is the member of Maharashtra State Academic and Research Council, Mahasarc. He is also UGC nominee Executive Council, Adi Sankara, Gudur Deemed University, Andhra Pradesh. He is the former senior professor and director, School of Physical Sciences, Head Department of Electronics at KBC North Maharashtra University, Jalgaon. He is having the 38+ year experience in teaching, research and academic administration, including 5 years at a registrar in Jalgaon University. He has a very handsome contribution in research and innovation. He has set up a well-equipped material and device laboratory for nano-electronics at Department of Electronics, Jalgaon, with semiconductor devices fabrication. He has worked on the 9 major research projects. He has successfully converted his MDL lab to class 10,000 clean room under the guidance of Professor Mahajan, sir. 11 students have completed their PhD degrees, 2 students awarded MPhil, and 3 students are currently working under his guidance, leading to PhD degree. Up till now, 221 research paper has been published by him. He has also been recently awarded 1 patent for indigenously developed PEAD system. He has a very handsome international collaboration with Tokushima University, Tokushima, Japan, NTUST, Tepai, Taiwan, Penang, Malaysia, NCUT, Beijing, Applied Physics Department, College of Science, ACU, Beijing, China, Fudan University, Shanghai, and Singapore. He has visited to several institutions abroad the countries such as USA, South Korea, Italy, France, Maldives, Thailand, Algeria, Germany, Japan, Mexico, Poland, Netherlands, Taiwan, Malaysia, Belgium, Slovakia, Portugal, Singapore. Professor Mahajan has coordinated successfully the more prestigious ERAS MUS funded worth of 9,40,000 euros, 8 crores consortium project along with 5 European and 5 Indian university. He has got